want to show you my fenugreek sprouts. That's them. It's fenugreek. Delish. So you can check out over here. This is my sprouts. This is basically my little reaction box. It's a sieve. Now I use a sieve. A sieve is really, really good. Why? Because you keep the sieve inside a receptacle, like for example this pot holder, that it can hold water in it. So when you put a layer of seeds in your sieve, all right, and then you fill up this bottom base with water, and then you just invert it over your pot. Know what I mean? Just put it right there. So the water is held underneath the seeds. You don't want the seeds like totally immersed in the water. You want them to be touching the water. And because if you have it totally immersed, they'll rot. They may actually, the truth is, they may still sprout. Not if they're immersed like an inch under the water, but if they're immersed only a little bit. And the reason why is because they become imbibed. Water enters the seed and it actually grows in volume and it'll suck up the water, and therefore the water level will go down. So, but basically just have the water like touching the seeds, maybe just covering them, but not more than that. Now the seeds, okay, let me show you the seeds. Have them right here. This is cumin, ground cumin, very good, very delish. These are the seeds, know what I mean? It's fenugreek, chilbe, and in the Lashon of the Gemara is tiltan. Tiltan means three, or like trifoliate. So actually there's a genus trifoliate, which is clover, but that's not the tiltan of the Gemara. Tiltan of the Gemara is chilbe, and it also has three leaves growing from each portion of the stem. Now these seeds were kept in the dark up. So you put water over it, and you can leave it uncovered, but just put it in a dark place. And that induces the germination and gives you a nice long stem. That's what's called etheliolated, and we just learned a lot about that, all these different genes involved with that. Etheliolation is basically a default mechanism. Plants will grow, see that long stem? They will grow with this long stem until they're exposed to light. And when they're exposed to light, their leaves start turning green. Until then, their leaves are like a pale color because the chlorophyll needs light in order to become green. Now, the light strikes it, and there's a whole signal network which relaxes inhibitors on photomorphogenesis, which is the short stem, open leaves, green. Well, green, I told you, you physically need light, otherwise it won't be green. So then you have this photomorphogenesis where it begins to curve towards the light. Now, today, I brought these leaves, these sprouts from underneath, and I put them up on top of this my little oven, and some sunlight did come in. Not much, very little, but even from that little amount of sunlight, there was some greenage, some greenifiage of my foliage, and there's these puppies started to, but yeah, these are, they're delish. And I once took a ride from the University Ben Gurion to Beersheba, which God give them strength. They got to deal with a lot right now because of these rockets. And on the ride, so a girl from the neighborhood was telling me about sprouts. Oh, you gotta eat sprouts, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, you know, sprouts are really healthy. And she was like, no, 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 don't just like say sprouts are healthy, like eat the sprouts. And the reason why is because there's all these active, very highly active enzymes and a lot of metabolites being synthesized in these early stages, and you eat it and you just feel like Popeye on spinach, you know what I mean? Like, you feel great. And so I heeded her advice, and now I grew all these sprouts, fenugreek, which is genus Trigonella, and there's actually a metabolite, trigonelline, which is synthesized in very high amounts in Trigonella seedlings. And the reason why it's called trigonelline is because of genus Trigonella. What you should know about trigonelline is they believed that it may have been the active principle in lowering blood sugar, because these puppies right here will lower your blood sugar. If you have diabetes, God forbid, you need help with that, fenugreek. You can make a dip out of it, you can do lots of stuff. It has a slightly unique phenolic and alkaline taste. And that's due to the secondary metabolites in here. Trigonelline is one of them. However, trigonelline, according to one paper that I read, a paper from Egypt no less, said that when they tested it, trigonelline was not the quote-unquote active principle. It was actually something else within the plants that is reducing blood sugar. Nevertheless, they're quite healthy. They're action-packed little guys, and it's a snack. So you get yourself a sieve, not a sifter. This is a sifter. Maybe I'll say, wait. This is a strainer. A strainer has two big holes, and it not conducive. This is a sieve, which is a sifter, and it's quite good for all these things like sprouting, because it holds the seeds but allows water exchange. And here's the really good part about it: you can wash it off without losing all your seeds, without losing all your sprouts. You wash it, no big. Stick it under the faucet, shake around, try to immerse it in water to like really, you know what I mean, get in there and get out all the, because if it's sitting for a week, that's about how long it takes, about a week, 5 days to 5 to 9 days. Set it and forget it. So that's basically it. I leave you with a little bit of